Good evening, YouTube. This is L here. How y'all doing today or tonight? Whenever time you're watching this. Just I'm just gonna be showing my book around. I'm not really doing no notebook profile or anything, but just want to talk to y'all about what do y'all think? How should I put this? Do y'all think it takes? I'm trying to think of a real question. Do y'all think it takes more skill to win with the best deck, or do y'all have more satisfaction winning with like the second best deck? Like for me, for example, at the time when I had hit 10th place with Yosenju's, of course, at the same time, out of Hidden Arsenal, the Necros archetype was also released. Of course, that was a better deck, all in all. Um, it of course it did its thing. I think in that tournament, at least three top eight. So yeah, I lost to two of them, and one other guy did. I never played, but he was also running Necros. But it was Necros in top eight and some other decks. But I came in 10th. Like I said, I was using Yosenju's at the time, and even though Necros was of course the better deck, you know, for me to still do well with Yosenju's was still not an easy feat. It just goes to show that it takes some skill to even beat the best deck. You don't have to use the another. You don't have to use the same deck to really beat the same deck or whatever. And it goes to show it's proof that you can, win with a tier two deck and something not weak, but something that can still hold its own and still classify as meta. Most people say that the non-meta can't really beat the meta, but there's some places you can say that. Some instances. But for example, like I said with the Necros and Yosenju, like I was very holding my own really well, even though I'm Yosenju, manning the Vanity's emptiness and I got the counter traps and the hate. They bounce back the hand, so I have no field. Things like that. But like I said, that was the only thing that really beat me was just Necros. So it would take skill to kind of pull that off. You can't just pick up the deck and say, okay, I'm going to beat you. You know. Another example is when I topped eight, I came in fourth place. Like I think it was like 5 years ago. I went to Greenville regionals. I think it was my first or second regionals at the time, and I finally hit my first top eight ever. I came in fourth place. After top eight was done, it was top four, and then I lost. I came in fourth place. At the time, it was just Light Sworn and Brand Black Wings. Black Wings, of course, being the better deck because they have the Sirocco, the three uh Black Whirlwinds, the three Kalute, three Gale. I think Dark Strike Fighter was out at still running rampant. And they have the more better control. They main decked Oppression, which was great for the mirror, and also great for against my deck, which was Lightsworn. Again, like the wasn't the best deck. It was like the second best deck, but I still came a long way, beating Black Wings, like at least two or three of them, beating the mirror match. I was undefeated all the way up till the round eight, I think it was. I played my best friend TJ. We had the same deck. His was more of a chaos variant. Mine was just pure. When the game three, he beat me. I wasn't mad or had sad or anything. It was very fun, good games. Then at that, we both proceeded to top eight. I beat who I played. I played somebody else. I don't remember whose deck. So after I beat him, I just went to play another Black Wing and I ended up losing because I didn't see the JDs. But again, that don't matter. But like I said, they don't take that much. Not don't take that much, but it takes a lot of skill for even it being the judgment. Damn, destruction. Wow, I can't say the right thing. Being the light sworn, beating his black wings. Obviously, that's the superior deck at the time. But I still held my own. Still, do what I had to do, and just take it home, try to win it. But main point what I was saying is, it still takes skill no matter what you're using. You don't just have to go for the best deck and think you're gonna win. You can just go for something equally as good, of course, different. Like for instance, it's now Pepe, Cosmo, and monarchs, I guess you can say. You got Infernoid and Burning Abyss still flying, floating around, and then I guess heroes. I don't care about that, but Burning Abyss and Infernoids, but they do lose hard to those three decks. So those will be like the low meta compared to the top three meta, which is Clef, Cosmo, uh, Pepe. Well, it's gonna be a new version soon, and Monarchs because they have so much control and advantage. They can outright just beat each other around. So yeah, hopefully we'll see how that goes. The new changes, of course. But again, I'm using that Monarchs, and like I said, the best deck is Pepe. I can, of course, you'll be more famous winning with Pepe because it's more saturated. It's all over the place. No big surprise. But if you win like top with something like Monarchs, you'll be like, okay, you beat Pepe, you beat them left and right. I think it takes more skill winning with the Monarchs because it's not a easy deck to use and searching and all that, all those gimmicks and stuff like that. Using flat out Monarchs that have to tribute to do something, no extra deck required, and all that shenanigans. So, I think it just takes more credit and skill to use other decks like that. And what it really boils down to is the tech cards, like what you use and against certain decks and all that. So it's just the different situations and how you supposed to climb on top of it, and close it out. That's how I feel about it. I'm not trying to knock nobody or step in nobody's shoes. Run what you want to run, of course, but you don't have to always go to the top tier deck, the best deck, and especially going to like a big event or even a regionals. Just use what you're most comfortable with, and bring it to its fullest ability. If you are using like Monarchs, Cosmo, and Pepe, keep using them. They're all good decks. I always recommend players and new people to always get the winning decks. Try to steer. I understand you're new to the game or want to play with the certain kind of deck you had for a long time. You really like, but if you want to get better and step up your game, um, try to get at least one of the winning decks, whatever fits your playstyle, whatever fits your fancy, your budget, whatever, whatever you feel that you think you can operate at the fullest. And if you need help, there'll always be some players there for you. There's a couple of douchebags and hateful people, but not like that all over. And if you need help, message me. I will gladly extend offers, assistance, and advice. No problem here. No problem there. Just leave a comment down below if you ask a question. Message me on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I would gladly help. Um, we can test on DN and all that. I don't have that pro, but DN's just as good. If not better. Well, not better, but just as good for now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. YouTube. Just wanted to talk about something. I guess needed something to talk about after a while. But let me know what y'all think. I probably don't make any sense. Didn't make any sense, but I'm just rambling really. But yeah, let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Of course, it's all opinions. No harm, no facts, no nothing. Just let me know, and I'll probably be talking about other things later. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what comes up. I'll just have to talk about it. All right, YouTube. This is L, and I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, like, share, and let me know what else I can do. All right. Peace.